Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, and this was a destruction in Dallas. We played defensively how we did last season in the playoffs. We came out, we showed who was boss, and we played good. We put a lot of pressure on Romo, even though we didn't sack him but two or three times. We put a lot of pressure on him, made him throw him off, a lot of passes off balance, and we just got away with a good game there. RG3 protect the football, only had one interception there. So let's go into the divisional championship. If we make it to the Super Bowl this year and back to back, we will be looking at having Cutler back for the Super Bowl. So we're going to go against the 10-6 Panthers. Let's see what we got here. Injury report for us. We're without Tavon Austin. Shane McClellan and Lance Briggs has actually stepped in because we just weren't getting enough out of our backups. And then Jay Cutler. On the Panthers side, Panthers, they're missing Ben Winkery. He's on the IR. They're missing Nate Chandler, the left tackle. Leon Hall, one of the starting corners, out a week. Andrew Sendejo, he's out for 4 weeks. He's on the IR. Ode Abushi, he's on the IR. Tyler Barr is free safety. One of their backups, probably special teams player there, is injured. And then Jonathan Landrum, a left tackle, is injured. So they're missing two left tackles. We'll have to see what they're going to throw at us here in their depth chart. Let's go to the Panthers. So to be Cam Newton, behind him Mark Sanchez, and Tim Tebow is still in the league. Jonathan Stewart, no Sean Marino, these guys we're going to see a lot of. We might see a little bit of Jonathan Dwyer as well. Lemuel Florence, a rookie out of Wisconsin, will be the fullback. Receiver Kelvin Benjamin, always dangerous. We're going to see him scrapping up with Kyle Fuller a lot today. James Jones opposite him, Brandon Hartline, Thomas Jackson, Devin Funchess, and Junior Hemingway. Decent to good receiver core there. Greg Olson, the former Bear, the tight end, still going strong. Tyler Thompson behind him, and Xavier Grumble. So on the left tackle will be the right tackle, Darrell Williams. He's going to have to step in there. On left guard, the former Bear, Lance Lewis. At center, Gordon Ryan, rookie out of Florida State. That's a good draft pick there. Solid. Trey Turner, that's going to be another one. So they have made some good draft picks for the line. Jordan Smith, I mean, it could be one of the right tackles. The right tackle playing the left side would be better here. But since they had to move him over, we'll see the rookie Jordan Smith at Ohio State. Chris Long will be the left end. Mike Capers, rookie out of BYU, will be behind him. On the right side, Coney Ely. Might see a little bit of Deion Jordan there coming from Miami. In the middle, Starlo Tulele, a big-bodied guy in the center, running that defense line. Sean Lesmore will be beside him in B.J. Jackson. Left linebacker Casey Mitchell, Shaq Thompson behind him. Middle linebackers, they're still playing a 4-3. So we got a lot of Luke Kuechly today. We got to watch out that we don't get a lot of interceptions or balls thrown his way that he can catch, or he will make us pay. B.J. Harper behind him. On the right side, the ever-dangerous Thomas Davis in his 12th year, and Celia Beasley, a rookie out of Florida, looking like he's going to be coached up by Thomas Davis before he retires. Over in the corner, here's Josh Norman. Remember, they do have one of their corners, or two of their corners are actually hurt. So this is big, as we will say, AJ Bowie, and that's going to be who Kevin White is lined up against. So there's going to be a lot of passing today. Tress Harrington, Javante Gordon, Trey Boston is free safety that's over there, but he's going to be starting over at free safety. Antoine Bethea is behind him. May see a little bit of him as Trey Boston puts over into nickel and dime situations into the slot corners. Antoine Bethea, though, is going to be playing primarily, though, as a strong safety. So we might see some Dean Marlowe, and Javonte Gordon might sneak in the safety position. Graham Gano, the kicker, and then the punter is Colton Smith out of California Davis. Kick returns AJ Bouye, and we might see a little bit of Jonathan Stewart. So we have not a big dominant offensive line. Maybe our defensive line can take advantage of this. But we may have our hands full with the corners of that defensive line. So let's look. Oh, I went too far. Let's look at the awards for the last week. Harrison Smith, free safety, 12 tackles, 1 interception. And then McClendon stepping in, replacing Bridgewater because he's out with an injury. 25-46, 407 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks. It did fumble at once. Ryan Mallett over in San Diego, 19-34, 259, 2 passing touchdowns, did take 1 sack. And Brian Arakpo, 5 tackles and 3 sacks, doing work over there. Let's see who advanced. So you look at the playoff schedule from last week. So Tennessee edged out Jacksonville by 3. The Packers edged out Minnesota by 3. San Diego wins by 6, and we dominated Dallas Cowboys. So divisional round is going to be Titans going to Kansas City, take on the Chiefs. Packers are going to go into Seattle to play the Seahawks, who the Seahawks have knocked us out of the playoffs once this year before and completely shut us out in a game in Season 1, maybe even Season 2 as well. Chargers are going to Cleveland to host to play the hosting Browns. Should be an interesting matchup there. And then we are going to Carolina to take on the Panthers. So depending, it might be us playing a division rival who we split, or it might be the Seahawks, who I always have an issue defeating in this series, which will make it a little bit interesting. Not so much because of their defense, but so much as you throw one ball that's out of nowhere, that's off target, and that defense will make you pay, especially with some of the draft picks they've signed. Let's see, I saw a couple of... Whoops, I went back there. See, look at some of the news here. So it looks like Brent Hundley was the quarterback. Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Looks like Griffin Murray is retired. Brian Aaron's retired. That's kind of weird. Ryan Mack was fired. Gary Kubiak was fired from the 49ers. The Broncos have fired Marvin Lewis. Let's also see kind of a breakdown of some transactions here. It looks like there was a lot of stuff that happened in the league. So Marvin Lewis was fired. Bucks fired Lovie Smith. Gary Kubiak. Jets fired Todd Bowles. Nathan Cable was fired from the Raiders. Ryan Mack from the Rams. Tomlin was fired. Wow. Long-time coach in Pittsburgh. Griffin Murray. Wow, Bruce Arians was fired. Fact there, Bruce Arians was actually in the running to be hired by the Bears before they hired Trestman. And some reason they thought Trestman would take it from there. but it all worked out with the new regime there, and with John Fox doing a good job, and then bringing in Fangio, stuff like that. So it looks good. It looks like Christine Michaels was signed, Anton Mathea, Meacham. And we're going to the season there. Although Javion Clowney, I did see that, was re-signed. So we will go into the divisional playoff to take on the Carolina Panthers. And I will see you guys next time. Later.